Good morning.
Good evening.
I'd like to welcome all of you here today.
All right, so the beginning of all of this was 1997, actually.
The early universe was almost all hydrogen and helium.
In this rolling, extend feathered wing to feathered wing.
The universe is beginning to clump up and build galaxies from scratch.
Like an ocean of solutions, you dive in there and these solutions come.
This was the period in which you assembled the mass into galaxies.
Streets, subways, window ledges.
In fact, the stars only account for 0.5%.
Gods and stars or totems are not game animals.
Incidentally, I've kind of switched on you.
We don't know when it hits us, but we become seekers. We start asking questions. We start getting curious.
What next?
You can choose where to work. You can choose to buy television sets. You can choose to travel.
This all turns out to be wrong.
It's very, very unusual to want it if you don't like it.
So you see the galaxy in the center there. You see, that doesn't look like a spiral or elliptical. It's kind of chaotic.
What you're seeing is two phases of forms of social integration.
Finally, you see constitutional law evolving in response to political, social, and constitutional pressure.
The same people who had been unproductive, for 100 years plus, suddenly became very productive and very dynamic.
The people, merely they are flesh of my flesh.
But I think it's a question with more than one context.
What would you do if all the lovers of your years passed by at midnight, dressed in the flesh they wore when you last loved them?
You'd be able to see the characteristic size of these waves in an otherwise chaotic ocean. That's actually kind of profound.